The controversial sale of the country's forests has been called off. It's an embarrassing U-turn for the government, which faced widespread opposition to the plan.
Yes, more than 500,000 people signed a petition calling on the Environment Minister and Meriden MP, Caroline Spelman, to abandon the policy. Victoria Davis reports.
It's a forest steeped in history and legend. Yet until today, Sherwood Forest was under threat of being sold off. Today, the government made a massive U-turn and scrapped plans to privatise the country's forests. And it was down to Environment Secretary and MP for Meriden, Caroline Spelman, to publicly apologise.
I am sorry. We got this one wrong, but we have listened to people's concerns.
In the East Midlands, 8 forests were under threat of being sold off, while in the West Midlands, 13 were at risk, including Cannock Chase in Staffordshire. The proposal sparked a massive public outcry, with one online petition being signed by 500,000 people.
Most people were worried about access. Currently, you can go to Sherwood Forest, you've got completely free access to ride your horse, mountain bike, walk, and it was the possibility of losing that access was the main thing that worried people.
Campaigners hailed today's U-turn as a victory for people power. But with such a strength of feeling, how did the government manage to get it so wrong?
Well, we ask ourselves that question, quite frankly, but clearly in this case we did. The public had an attachment to our forests that we obviously underestimated. And that has become so clear that we decided the best thing to do was to admit we'd made a mistake and to move on with a different approach.
Today, the Shadow Chancellor, who grew up in Nottingham, said the government had been right to change their minds.
It was a cracker's idea, and I'm glad the government's listened. And as I said, now they've listened on not selling off our forests, maybe they should listen on the economy too.
Despite the U-turn, Midlands MP Caroline Spelman has not offered to resign as Environment Secretary. But for the Prime Minister, the whole thing has been a bit of an embarrassment, particularly as the Conservatives' logo is a tree. Victoria Davis for Central Tonight.